The last item in the general packages list is git gutter. This is almost similar to git lens available on VS Code. Uh, let's look git gutter in action. So when you open a file that has which you have committed before, you can see the person who committed and at what day. The details are shown at the bottom status bar. I committed it 12 days ago, and this line I changed 17 minutes ago. Line number 12 I changed 17 minutes ago. Another thing git gutter is useful is for uh, checking the git diff in Sublime. So let me change this values to some gibberish. The yellow color signifies the line has been modified, and when you hover on it, a pop-up box occurs, uh, and you could check the diff, what has changed since then. So this is kind of difficult to understand, so let's change something to simple AST. Hover over the color and check the diff. So auth controller has changed to AST. Similarly, we can also revert the changes. We can check the diff and we can revert the changes. So that's what I use git gutter for. Now let's move on to the setting our solventix for React. I've changed my project repository to a React project. So let's start. The first thing I would recommend first installing the Babel package. Let's look into a component. By default, native Sublime text doesn't support RJX. As you can see, the syntax highlighting are gibberish, and it's difficult to work with this. So let us install Babel first. Open command palette, package control, Babel, not the Babel snippets. The package is named only Babel. After you installed it, go to a JS file, change this read file as JavaScript from read file as Babel JavaScript. Now the syntax are highlighted properly. Okay. The next thing on the list is JS prettier. What this does is helps in formatting our JavaScript code. So let me make some changes here. I have changed it to be so that all the contents are in a single line. Let me format this file. I have a key binding for JS prettier. Control F. Now the script is formatted properly. Codes are formatted properly. In order to set up the key bindings, go to preference, key bindings, and add this first key binding. Control Alt F, and the command name is JS prettier. This will do the trick for formatting our JS files automatically. Let's check for one more time. Control Alt F. Boom, our file is formatted properly. The next I would recommend is to install ES7 React Redux JS snippets. It's really handy when working with a React snippet, when working with React, sorry. So let's delete all this content. So you have made a new dashboard.js component and you want to add the boilerplate for this component. After you install this package, what you can simply do is, there are lots of snippets, so you could use one of them. I usually go with functional components, so I'm going to use that. React arrow function component. Boom, your boilerplate is there. And the last one is Sublime linter ESLint. Previously we had installed a Sublime linter which on its own did nothing, but after you install an ESLint, it shows the error, syntax error in your component. Let me create a demo component, demo line, not the component. Import something like from like. This, oops, I saved it. Let me revert back. No, why are this? Oh, auto format, my bad. Okay, when I save this, you can see a linting error. Lyle is defined but never used. So if you make any other syntax error in your code, you'll get notified, I hope. Yeah, look at this, the error, parsing error. Okay, let's revert it back to its original state. Okay, I think that's it for React. Now let's set up for Laravel. Let's switch to Laravel repo. PHP companion. I think PHP companion is used for importing the classes that are used in our scripts. Let's look at an example. Go to auth controller. Are we not importing anything? Okay, nothing is being imported. Let's import our user class, user. I have set up a key binding for PHP companion. Control Alt I does the import. You can import the app user and it's imported. You don't have to manually type this or anything. The next one is PHP FMT package. This is what does this package is used to format my PHP code using the PSR2 standard. Let's take a look. Let me. Okay, right now the formatting looks like gibberish. So I have set it up to format on save. So when I save, it is formatted, the code is formatted according to PSR2 standard. PHP format package does not work on its own by default. You need to add some settings to your Sublime text editor. So let's look at it. Go to preferences, package setting, and PHP format and settings default. So you need to specify the location of your PHP executable binary in here. So if you don't know the path, simply use command which php. It gives you the path of binary executable of PHP file. So mine is at user bin/php. So that's what I'm using, and format on save. If you turn this on option to true, your code will format on save. So that's it for PHP format. And the last package for PHP is Sublime linter. It is similar to ESLint. So it lints whenever there is a syntax error in your code. Like if you forget a semicolon, you'll get a syntax error. So that's pretty much it. Let's wrap this video now.